Hello, this is part 2 of 3 in regards to the reports area and how you can use these reports to help drive student progress. So if you watched video 1 and part 1, we got to this point where I'd filtered out to my science students and also to see what particular year group I was looking at as well. So in this particular case, I was looking at year 11 science from the point of view of a head of department. Let's look at a few more advanced features through this particular area now. So another thing that you can do with this is add additional filters. So at the moment I have the entire year 11 cohort here, but I might want to focus on just the pupil premium learners within year 11. So at this current point, all of year 11 is 165 learners. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add another filter. I am going to select pupil premium, and now it's just filtered out to my pupil premium students. So you can see now in terms of the active learners that's now dropped by about 100, and so that leaves me with the 54 pupil premium students that are left. So again, I can see the engagement and the success details in the orange box at the top. If I want to delete that particular filter, I can do just by clicking on the red cross. But what I can also do here is filter out the particular information. So if I want to see who spent the most on SAM learning within GCSE Science, I can click on the task hours clock and all of my top users will come to the top. So here we go, we have Cameron at the top here, who spent 6 hours and 40 minutes on SAM learning. The other handy one to filter is either the average score or the RAG rating. So all your reds will come to the top, followed by your ambers and then your greens. So if I click on the RAG rating one now, all of my reds have now come to the top. So I know it's red. Jacob here has only got 32% so far based on the activities that he's completed on SAM learning at this point, although he has spent a lot of time on it, 4.5 hours. So one of the things to be considering when looking at this particular reports area, whether it's for your subject, whether it's for your class, or whether it's for a particular cohort, is encouraging the students to have multiple attempts at the activities so that their average scores increase. Ideally, we're looking for each student to be hitting green, so minimum 80% in each activity that they are attempting on SAM learning. If I just quickly get rid of this filter, it will then bring me back to all of my year 11 students. So it will give me back my original filter here and also the subject area. I can also filter out by dates from and to. So if I wanted to look at what the students have been doing within GCSE Science for the past week, I can do so by filtering out the dates from here. The other handy thing that you can do with this particular report, that if you want to export this report so that you can do some more detailed analysis against some other spreadsheets and other reports that you have within your school, you can click on the export button and you will then have a downloaded Excel sheet. And when it's downloaded and you open it up, it will look a little bit like this. So it details exactly the same things as what you just did and saw within the report, which is there. But now if you wanted to, for example, I could highlight that area there, and I can also apply a filter to that as well. So if I just wanted to focus on boys' progress, I can just filter out from here just the males, and then it'll just give me every single boy and the progress that they're making on SAM learning as well. And again, you can see this is just filtered out to just the science area. So you can do a lot more detailed analysis within this particular area as well. In the final reports video, I'll show you how you can look at and pull reports on individual learners.